Yeah, that sounds good. I imagine once it actually gets into the game and there's like dialogue and combat sounds and everything, it'll start to be. I'll need to make some adjustments. But let's take a look at this. I'm excited. I've had this game sat in my library for a wee while now, but never actually sat down to play it.
おはよう。私の声聞こえる？思い出してみて。記憶の中に漂う自分という姿を。
I'll come up with a name later, I guess. Okay. Okay, yeah, it looks like it is just going to be 5 hours, 5 hours of character creation, but we'll see. Let's see, are there any defaults? Work. I don't really know what I'm going to go with. I might just create Ray, my stream OC. Just going to have a look at some of these just to see what. Looks like there's going to be a lot of variation, though. We'll just start with that as the default. Selected appearance. Yeah, sure. Oh, good. Good lord. Okay. Fairly tall. Oh, okay. Is that literally just the slider? We'll stick with C then, I think. That way. Okay, is that just like a shoulder width then? So an overall width. Fine. I'm really bad with these sorts of things. I never actually end up making anything that creative. Actually, we'll keep that just as it is. Okay. Anime. We'll go fairly pale, I think. Okay. Oh wow, okay. So you can preview it with all the different, with like potentially maximum sort of equipment setups. Oh, and expressions. That's cool. Poses as well. Blue skin as well. Yeah, in fact, let's have a look at that. Let's see what that is. Turn back around. Okay, and backgrounds to work with. Stick with a grey background. There you go. I mean, it's still fairly. Okay, I mean, it is evidently blue, I guess. But we'll stick to that. Okay. Now then, obviously we want this to look like Ray, so Ray has got fairly lengthy flowing hair. So let's find. Let's go through full set. It is kind of weird the fact that there's like no music now for this point. I don't know if it's because I've turned it down too much or. It's quite cool, that one. It just feels like it doesn't connect to anything there. The Sephiroth hair there, I take it? Android 18. Missed my chance to make a Blue Lives Matter joke, yeah. Poor show. Oh well, I'm sure there'll be always next time. It's a pretty cool selection. Okay, so I feel like something like this would be appropriate, but again, it feels a bit short. That's the only problem. But then that feels just a bit over the top long as well. Hmm. There are. How long, sort of ideally? It's usually like mid back, isn't it? That's how far down it usually is. Yeah, it goes all the way. It is quite long, Ray's hair actually. So it doesn't need to be exact. It may end up just having to be a bit short. It may end up just having to be shorter than. I don't think any match. I feel like that one is probably best. That'll have to do. What's this? Oh right, okay. So this is highlights, is it? So is this tone? Okay, so that's pure white there. This will be the highlight. So we want. That looks about right. I mean, she doesn't actually have sort of frosted tips, I guess. But if we can't get a sort of little accessory, she just has like one bit dyed purple. So let's see. Oh wow, okay. And that's pretty spot on there. So what's this? Okay, so that's the kind of the level, I guess. We'll go with that for now. I think that looks good. But I cannot for the life of me work out what that is. Cool. Oh, hair shine. Was I just not reading it? Oh, right, yeah, it was actually interesting. Hair shine. Oh, okay, I can see a little bit of tweakage on the top there. Maybe it just doesn't work under the current lighting situation. Show up more in like this dark one. Okay, well we'll go with 80. See what that does. You know what? I'm actually tempted to just say that the default set of eyes there are actually okay. I think that actually works quite nicely. Okay. So we can see the details. So, let's go up to the top. This is a spectacular level of detail going on here. Like it. You said Ray, I thought you meant Ray from the Star Wars movies. No. I'm not that devoid of creativity. He says, making his stream avatar in an anime fighting in an anime game. It's quite nice. I quite like that one. Sort of bookmark that one there. Okay, definitely not that one. I think these are just getting a bit. Though that one's fairly nice as well. Wow. Some of these eye designs are genuinely cool, though. I feel like that one's quite nice. Or perhaps that one. We'll go with that for now. Oh wow, okay, her iris set up well. I think we'll just go for white and the colors. Oh god, the camera controls are weird. They're all inverted. It's weird. So Yeah, it's definitely a sort of lighter violet on the outside, and then a sort of much darker one on the side. So that. Is there a darker violet down here? A sort of proper purple colour. That's alright, that's a decent enough approximation. Highlights. Oh, okay, the anime highlights. Well, the rays are on the left-hand side, so they're fairly circular, so do I have access to one of those? Wow, Dragon Ball highlights. That's cool. Can that not be rotated? Because this one's here. I guess maybe. Like, it feels like it should be that, but inverted. That doesn't seem to be an option. Light intensity there. Oh, okay. Wow, you can... Oh, how do I undo that? Why? Okay. No, I don't want head guys. Cat eyes. Okay, no, that should be fairly circular. Edge thickness, no, we'll get definition. That's fine. I don't know how much time will be spent staring straight into the character's eyes. Eyebrows should be fairly thin, but also a bit scout, but also belie a nice sort of scowl. There we go. That's good. Should be black. Cool. Makeup. Oh god. Okay. Those are some wild options. Okay, she does. I think this one's more comes down to just personal choice. Those are quite nice. Eyeliner color. I think that should be black. Yeah, that'll be black. Lipstick color. Doesn't really have lipstick, so I think we can kind of leave that and just set the intensity down to non-existent. And lipstick shine. Well, let's put that at non-existent as well. Any scars, other. I'm interested to see what the other is. I have a feeling it's mostly going to be scars and freckles, unless there's like blush lines or something. What's that? Can't actually even tell what that is. Must admit though, if you're, it's a pretty good customization set. Pretty cool. We'll leave it at oh, okay, that's just to flip the direction. Face paint. No. Oh wow, accessories. That is a lot of options there. Okay, so what have we got? So we've got hats. Wow. Hat clipping. I mean, there won't be any hats, but it's I'm curious to see what sort of stuff's on offer. Oh, headphones. That's kind of cool. Come back to those. Yeah, it looks like the hairstyle chosen is causing some Okay, so I think these are some kind of possibly some DLC thing that I got, because I bought like I think when I bought this it was like the complete edition because it was on sale and it was only like a few quid more. Glasses. I mean, I don't need any glasses, but again, cool to see what's on offer. I'm sometimes getting I'm sometimes getting double input here on my D-pad, which is a bit weird. Necklace. Okay, I do need one of these. That's probably the closest approximation. Oh, holy shit. That's pretty rad. I'm trying to think what's closer. That. Go with that, I think. Closest. So that'll be the 3-1 color. So is this going to be the color of the rings? Yeah. Okay. So they should be like a dark sort of metallic. I'll do that. Color. Not great, but it'll do. Okay. Accessory number 2. So what's this? Is this like... Okay, so this is extra hair then. Oh, I think that means then I'll be able to have the... I can get rid of the highlights and just have the purple bit. I look down at like... There's something decent out of this lot. Again, it depends how decent it looks. Like, it's not looking amazing right now, but... Maybe it's just because it's such a standout color in this case. Let's try that just now and see. And go back to our hair. Just get rid of that. Back to go. Just do that. Great. Can I do anything else with those accessories? Oh, advanced editing. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so that's rotation. It's rotation as well. Oh, do not want that. This is like a crazy amount of customization. That's how much it sticks into her face. Wait, like that. That's how it tracks around the head. Again, it doesn't look like it's sitting that naturally, does it? Like if I go back out of here and just like maybe I need a different. Maybe with this level of editing, I need to select like a different type of one, like maybe a finer one of these, and just scale it a little bit instead. So if I scale it up a little bit, move it up on her head a tad, and, sink it in a little bit, and then can I rotate it like... Yeah, if I rotate it like that... I'm still a bit unconvinced, but again, This is where the 5 hours are gonna go. Just FYI. Let's see, so what does that look like? So that looks like that. I don't want to minimize that as much as possible. I don't want it to look like it's just sort of properly. Just need to rotate back again. But you know what? It's not really it either, is it? This is irritating me now. I think it's maybe because I'm trying to go against the hairline too much. Bit more that. Sorry for this awfully pedantic and fiddly bit of it. What are the other options then? Just trying to see if there's maybe something that will more naturally sort of sit alongside it. Maybe something a bit less sort of. Let's try editing this one. This actually looks like it might fit a bit better. At least a little bit. Again, feel free to chime. Chat is welcome to chime in with artistic suggestions. Actually, that looks okay. Again, not great. I'm sure that someone who actually knows their way around this better than me could probably do a much better job. But it gets the point across. Yeah, it definitely works. Like there, that looks okay, I think. We'll go with that, I think. I don't want this stream to be 90% me pissing around in the accessories menu. So what do we have here? These, okay. God, these camera controls feel weird because they're all inverted. If our poggers, but no, I don't think so. Okay, so this is when I suppose these would be a bit more game-specific stuff. That's kind of cool. I like that. We'll go with that. Actually, you know what? Before I finish with the accessories, let's do clothing first. Are these going to be the only options? Good lord. Oh, and a bath towel as well. That's cool. Kind of like that. That. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is probably going to look horrible, but I'm kind of camouflaged. Jesus. Lad. A lot of interesting patterns. I know it's hideous, but it's on brand for the character coloring. And then... Oh, okay, is that her shoes? Okay, well those should be black. So what's this? I feel just double purple is going to look fucking hideous. But it's my terrible character. Nah, we'll not do that. Go with that again. This. That. Fine details on like the fastenings or something. That literally just... Is that all that's affecting? Oh wait, no, okay, it's affecting that as well. It's probably a nice sort of greyish silver colour there. It's cool. This is... skirt, well that should be black as well. And this is... those, okay. I'm tempted to see what they look like in white actually, even though they should probably be like a black or a grey. Yeah. This is my hideous character. You can all judge. Those advanced editing? Oh wow, okay. Well, we ditch that bit there. Keep it a bit more. Keep that on. Keep it on. Okay, I was going to see if it would reset the colours if you try and change clothes, but keep the same theme, and it does appear to do that. Okay, back to accessories then. Maybe play around with these a little bit more. Kind of like the sort of... I think that grungy look is actually okay. Maybe go with that one though. And that is for the fastening. Silver. Cool. I think in terms of advanced editing, that's probably okay. I'm not as fussy about this stuff. Gloves. And does she need gloves when she's basically already got... I suppose they've got other accessories as well. I kind of want to take use of some of this stuff, because this stuff is pretty cool, and it's all there. So... I think those look a bit silly on top of those, on top of the sort of the straps like that. I do kind of like that, actually. Just something to contrast a little bit. Oh wow, you can just keep stacking these as well if you really wanted to. That's kind of cool. Should we give her one knee pad as well? Total impracticality. I actually quite like the colours on the default one there. Belts. Oh, arm. Oh, sorry, not belts. Belts on the arm. Is that? Hmm. Oh, is that? Yeah, arm belts again. We'll go with that. Okay, this is like sort of just pretty much everything else, I guess. You're kidding, right? So yeah, so this is just the flat out the anime section of the full anime section of the customizer. Oh, I see. This is what it meant when it said that I got all the holiday stuff as well. Again, it sort of gave me all these holiday themed items. Give you the option. And actually, you can't even see your ears, so I'm less concerned about those ones actually. We'll leave that for now. See what's in here. I can't see where this is being attached. Oh, okay. Waist. No, we're not having a tail. We'll leave that out. No, and I think we'll leave out the nose to ear chain as well. Not quite what she needs. I think I'm actually okay now. I think in terms of customization, I mean these are kind of cool, but I mean I don't know if you can customize your character further later, but I'm actually kind of okay with where this is at. Purifier mask. I mean, after you begin the game, select the mask to equip when exploring. Different masks do not affect stats. Okay. So I guess this is needed for a game mechanic, which is why you have to pick one. I don't really want a full face mask, I don't think. That one's kind of cool. Mask frame. Like, as much as full neck would kind of cool, it doesn't really work with the clothing choice, so it's basically a choice of this one, or I think this one, because this is literally just on the face. So we'll go with that. How does this sound to you guys, by the way? Can you hear much of this? Because I think this is indicative of what we're going to be dealing with. Quite low, okay. Is that going to be... I don't think I can actually mess with the options here, but what I can do is I can turn the game volume up just a little bit in OBS, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm not really feeling that one. Yeah, I know, the scream. The Cinder voice. This one seems okay as a good starting point. Absolutely not. Oh, I like that. It's quite cool. Quite aggressive. It's cool. That's maybe an idea. I'll come back to that one. Ah. I think I like 6. 6 is the one I'm going with. Save/delete. So we'll go. So we'll save that one there. That is a lot of save slots for appearances. That's crazy. Okay. This was for check. I mean, that looks a bit weird, but it's manageable. You can still see the character's identity under that, which is kind of cool. That hair extension gets a bit funky when the poses change. And let's do a bit hard to see in the darkness, in the sort of the dark purple. Yeah, 6 right. I think 6 in the end is the one I'm going to go with. It's a little bit sort of louder and a bit more sort of aggressive, I guess. Confirm. Member name. Oh, so you need a name. Code names are displayed during multiplayer. Okay. It's kind of cool. Oh, okay. So it doesn't. Call her Ray. Now, can I just use the word 7? That's cool. Go with that. Okay, I'll definitely turn the voice volume up once we're in game, because this is definitely quite quiet. Sound settings. So voice volume we'll bump back up to like 60 for now. We'll put sound effect volumes up just a tad as well. We'll bump music up. And yeah, it'll just show 7 if I'm online. I'm totally cool with that. I'm playing offline anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Kind of interesting that it lets you set different names for online versus offline. Okay. So we'll just let the game teach me everything. Woof, the camera's, I mean, I'm getting a solid... According to this, I'm getting solid 60. But the Streamlabs stream looks terrible. That'll be why. Right, 7 offline balls. Okay. Okay, that looks better. That... Jesus Christ. Missed. Talk to this person. I'll check for motion blur because it's feeling a bit odd. Once this is that sounding a better in terms of volume as well? Okay, awesome. Blood code. This way to learn about it is to try it out for yourself. Open the field menu. Revenants possess special powers known as blood codes. Depending on the specific blood code, Revenant stats will differ. To view these stats, select the currently equipped blood code on the menu screen. Queenslayer blade, mass-producing blood swords. Okay, so this is... Okay, very much just the big weapon setup. So claw. Okay, so this feels pretty standard Dark Souls-esque. What's this? Let's go back to the settings first of all. Just quick graphics settings. Advanced settings. Let's put this motion blur. Should I try turning motion blur off and see how that looks? Sync on. I think that looks better. Personally, not having the motion blur switched on. Okay, so that's the blood code, that big X in the middle that looks like something unequipped. It's the fighter blood code, which is excellent for combat. Each talent that a blood code bestows is a gift. Fighter blood code grants ever-increasing endurance. That sounds cool. Sounds like you start off basically as a fighter class, which is what I pretty much always play first time in games like these. Okay. Before I do that, in fact, let's just go back up then. What does it look like with that film grain? I'm being blind. Graphic settings. Also, why is analytics option the only one lowercase? That sort of really irritated me there. It's like, oh, quick, we need to put these in last minute sort of thing. It's nice that all the defaults are high. I didn't set any of these. This is just what it defaulted to. Okay. Revenants are capable of using unique techniques such as gifts. Which gift can be used depends on the Revenant's blood code. Passive gifts grant constant effects simply by being equipped, while active gifts must be used. So we've got Triple Annihilator and Restorative Offering. Okay, so Triple Annihilator is an active gift. Efficiency required. Defeat an enemy. Cost 5, cooldown 10 seconds. Gift type active. Jeez, oh, this D-pad is pissing me off. Hopefully, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I may switch to like a PS4 controller or something. This Xbox One controller is not playing ball. This one is an active one as well. We can't change blood codes while gifts are being used or on cooldown. It's 2 cooldown requirement. Spends your own HP to restore the HP of companions. Temporarily boost attacks. Party and oh my god, that's a lot of. Okay, cool. So, oh, okay, so that one's assigned to Y then.
事前に準備しておかないと効果を発揮しないから気をつけてね。大事なことを言い忘れてた自我を失い、化け物になり果ててしまったデビルなんだ。ロストの血が。その武器でロストを攻撃すれば、敵の明血を吸収することができるから覚えておいてね。これがファイター、そして
Those are the basics.
それぞれの特性を見極めることが重要なの。
Okay. Right. Nudge, guard. Oh my god. This just got very animated. I do notice, look at the little hairpiece, the little purple bit of hairpiece. That is. Stick with this then. Cool, so it's kind of like I mean, very similar to Dark Souls there, in terms of just how it feels. A bit faster, obviously, and a bit more responsive, but also on different buttons. Only one blood code, but you're different? Cool. Is this basically going to explain why I'll be able to swap them out constantly? Yep, you have the unique talent to change your blood code. Come and look deep within yourself. Ranger, code owner unknown. It excels at providing support and defense buffs with gifts. Oh my god. Base mobility quick, that's cool. Okay, so this will increase my dexterity, and my willpower, and my fortitude. It will improve a few of my defenses. Blood codes have scaling as well. Cool. You no longer have the stat requirements to utilize. Cool. Okay, so I just literally can't use the hammer anymore. We're switching to a bayonet. Oh wow. Full on gun. And the gift taker always seems scant. Oh wow, they're dropping my health from 845 to 693. Using your blood veil will let you quickly drain Ichor from the lost. This can increase the amount of Ichor you can hold.
敵から吸血できるチャンスは逃さないよう
Give a
に
chance to drain Ico, use it. Okay. Okay. Lock onto an enemy. Hold A. RB and A combo drain. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's a... Do I need to like start by holding A first and then... I don't know, that combo doesn't seem to be behaving the way I was expecting it to. What does white do? I have no idea what I shouldn't have pressed that because that doesn't give any. What do these do? It plays that animation every time. Cool. Oh, is it not going to let me change any of these because I'm not in a tutorial context yet? Ugh.
これがレンジャー、そして吸血についての基礎知識。もう一つのブラッドコードも試してみましょうか。
We'll see how we get on.
さあ、心の奥底に目を向けてみて。
Oh, another code. Wow. Specializes in powerful attack type gifts. It can be used from a distance. Oh wow, you can choose to just disable the passive effects as well.
そのブラッドコードはキャスターと呼ばれるものね。キャスターはおとぎ話に出てくる魔法使いのような能力を持っているの。連結を使うことで
Use gifts to fire projectiles of blood. Cool. One shot. I was kind of expecting her to shoot something from the gun, I'm going to be honest.
そうね。他の連結を習得してみましょうか。宿り木に触れることで連結を習得することができるわ。探してみて。
When you're near missing, you can also acquire gifts containing your blood codes by selecting acquire inherit gifts to increase your gift proficiency using items. Is this race science? I don't think so. It's an intense flame at a target. Well, let's learn this because that's what the tutorial's telling me to learn. Okay. Okay, so I need to give myself this. So it has a large projectile crit. Okay, restorative offering seems to be a pretty shared. That's pretty cool. It's hard to contextualize how useful those ranged attacks will be because I don't have something to hit with them at the moment.
装備する画像によって威力が変わったりもするの。使用する連結の特性、画像との相性。
Okay, so lock on. I think raises proficiency with any gifts that are equipped. Once you reach max proficiency with a gift, you have mastered it and are able to equip it even after changing blood codes. That's cool. Gifts, however, do have stat requirements. Even gifts you have mastered cannot be used if you do not meet the stat requirement. Makes sense. Okay, so it still is just a bayonet. So there is that. Okay, so let's try this out then. Oh wow, that was pretty powerful. What was it? Do that. And I get two back. What's that? Cool. I feel like I'll probably spend a lot of time using the melee fighting in melee combat, but that was cool. It's means if your blood code left you with limitless capabilities. Along with all the other hundreds of people who have also encountered that same thing in their world. Cool. Well, hopefully I'm now kind of out of the tutorial. I can go and be really bad at the game. Revenants were created by... Oh. Loading screen's so fast you can't read the tips. What is with that cloak movement on there? It looks a bit... I'm trying to work out like if her arm was twitching or something. Large 2009 energy from this game, yeah, for sure. Oh man. I'm curious to try it out. Even if this game ends up being kind of crappy, I'm still sort of keen to try it out because, like, you know, if it's just like Dark Souls and anime coat of paint, then I'm still cool with that. Yeah, I said I've heard I haven't seen any overt negativity towards it. And all the trailers I saw, it looked pretty good. Mortal Shell, Salt and Sanctuary, and Surge 2. Best Souls clones. I haven't actually played any of those. Is Mortal Shell, is that out? That rings a bell. Were we talking about it in the chat not that long ago, or have I just seen it being discussed on Twitter recently as well? They're all out, okay. Slake our thirsts. Surge 2's on Game Pass, interesting. You know what, considering I had to pick a voice for my character, and they did have quite a few things they could say, it's a bit weird that they still seem to be quite silent protagonists, but obviously, if you were to record 20 fully voice-acted sets of dialogue, that would be quite a requirement, I guess. That's rounded up quite nicely, actually. We're about an hour in, and I can probably clip. That hair attachment looks so shit when it's doing stuff like that.
やはりあなたは。
I looked up just to see what the speed run of this game is, and it's pretty lengthy. So I don't know if that's because it's if it's just because it's such a long game, or if because there's a lot of skippable content. I mean, any percent's an hour actually, which isn't too bad. Oh, all bosses is only an hour and 25. It's not as bad as I thought.
新たな泉と労働力どちらも確保だ今日はついてるぜ立て楽しいお仕事の時間だ
立てもうすぐ血類の実を探しに行くぞ早く準備をしろ
お目覚めかいおっと静かになお連れさんさっき眠ったところだでお前さんたちマスクはどうしたんだお前さんそんなことも覚えてないのか
Oh, cool. The
知りたければ教えてやるがまずは奥へ行って浄化マスクをつけな
this is going to be the amnesia approach to storytelling, which, you know what? Fair enough. Okay, now you're going to tell me what I want to know.
上の連中お前さんをご指名らしい待たせるだけ待たせてやればいいさそんなことよりマスク似合ってるじゃないか俺たちレブナントはそれなしじゃ簡単にロストに落ちちまう
Very good. This feels strangely relevant now, actually, Stevie. That's good, yeah.
さて何から上の連中に言わせれば血類集めのための労働力を買っておくための場所さしずめ奴隷小屋ってとこだろうよ一度死んだってのに叩き起こされちまった元
A human that died but got kicked awake again.
お前さんレブナントさね心臓さえ無事なら何度だって蘇る代わり人の血をすすらなければロストに落ちちまう
Okay, so this is the undead and the hollowing mechanics.
引き起こした化け物どもと戦うはずが今や落ちちまった同族と戦
Creatures
う
made to
ば
fight
か
the
り
horrors
って
of the
のは
Great Collapse now to
皮肉
fight
な
the King. Oh yeah, lots of options. Like I'll try and go through these fairly quickly each time we die.
多かれ少なかれ記憶を失っちまう大抵は大したもんじゃないんだろうが失ったことにも気づけやしない血の渇きに耐えかねたレブナントの慣れの果て
So these are the hollowed. For hearts are just for hearts destroyed. We dash, but the lost do not care if they're left heart.
何度もやられれば復活にここら一帯の空気には血の渇きを加速させる成分が
Can we cancel Raven for racism? I mean, I can time him out.
そいつから身を守るための宿り木ってのがあれば周囲の正気を浄化してくれるんだがな
I mean, yeah, you guys can't. I can. I mean, I could just unmod him and mod you, Drew, instead. Which feels like modding Drew feels like a pretty sensible option anyway, to be fair. Just don't drink human blood. We join the lost, but humans are scarce after the Great Collapse and all.
何がどうなってそんな都合のいいもんが生まれたのかは知らんが暴走した彼女の血の涙だなんていう連中もいるが
Well, there we go. I actually don't know how to untime out people. I should probably look that up. Timeout on Twitch. Okay. It's just the same. Let's unban. Esperanto. Oh, okay. And just whilst I'm here, because I need multiple mod. I need more than one mod anyway. The rallying cry people who are not bad everywhere. Who's the queen?
目覚めるかは運次第。まだ起きてないやつすらいる。レフナントは欠陥品だ。兵士としても生物としてすら。
To fight against the horrors. It was our hope to solve such problems, but
そもそも死人を蘇らせるなんて人の領分をはみ出してた。最後には彼女も暴走しちまって。正気を浄化して無毒化してくれる植物のようなもんで、クイーン計画の成果物の一つだって話だ。枯れちまってもクイーンの力作られた薬があれば活性化させられたんだがな。今じゃの、もし生きた宿り木を見つけられたら、
activated missile turns up somewhere to be a big help in
お前さんに
exploration.
教えられる。
Okay, so missile, yeah, so that's the bonfire talk.
ねえか。
They let her sleep.
見つかるわけないのよ。この辺りの宿り木
Missiles
も
all dried up in the mines, we keep
こ
getting
んな中
thicker.
で血類を探せな。
Okay, so we've basically been turned into slaves to hunt our blood beads.
心臓さえ潰れなきゃいいって。もうやめてくれ。何回
My soul
も
died
何回
long
も死ん
ago.
で
Big mood.
正常でいられるわけが
No
ない
one can
だ
stay
ろ
the same after dying again.
記憶を、家族を、俺から
上のやつら、何？上のやつら、あいつらの血税のために俺は諦めねえ。
This is Rory about 7 hours into the Christmas party.
見てるなよ。
When the Diet Coke has run out. Like, imagine that being like, you know, putting that in your voice actor portfolio. Trying to get the last of the Cactus Jacks from the 2 bottles he bought, yeah.
変わり映えしない景色よね。
Depressed Revenant.
変わり映えしない景色よね。クイーン戦が終わって故郷に帰ろうとしたらこの霧だもの。近づけば狂っちまうほどの痛みに襲われる。おかげで誰もこの霧の向こうに行けない。どこにも帰れないのよ。この牢屋を出ても。
Yeah, maybe it's because it's, I guess, an anime game. I don't know. I don't actually think most anime games are probably in 3D as well. Yeah, but I mean, there are a bunch of sort of 2D Dark Souls-esque games. Let's see, how's the... Oh, interesting. They actually... It's nice. I mean, I say that's nice that they actually use the ladder, the actual correct rungs on the ladder. Not using the rungs on the ladder was a distinctly TT problem.
正気が濃くなっているな。くせん。次の徴収まで時間がないってのに。
準備完了しました。
ああ、すぐ行く。
It's still just like emotions or personality.
枯れているのはこいつらも同じか。
そうです。枯れてますから。こんな正気の中での探索は無茶です。今日は。
これが何かわかるな。
血類だろ。
そう。この血類を今から探してきてもらう。この先の地下道でな。血税の徴収日まであと少し。だが今の俺たちに余分な血類なんてない。このままじゃ血も涙もねえシルバの犬どもに身ぐるみ全部剥がされちまう。まあ そういうわけだ。
なんで僕たちがそんなこと。
文句があるなら血税なんてクソみたいな制度を作ったシルバー様に直談判でもするんだな。
まずはお前らだ。さっさと動け。
I've got to admit, there's almost a... No, cutscene's still going.
ダメだ。みんなを巻き込んでしまう。今は従うしかないよ。
次。
おっと、お前は俺たちと留守番だ。戻ったら返してやる。回収した血類と交換にな。最近はここらにもハンターが出るそうだ。全滅だけは勘弁してくれよ。
さっさと行け。
えいっておい、大丈夫か。ここから上に戻るのは無理か。帰りは別の道を探さないとな。あ、俺オリバー・コリンズって言うんだ。
I was not expecting them to have names as sort of, as normal, as normy as Oliver Collins.